to learn what we are going to be sharing tonight. If you are excited like me, if you are here and your spirit is stirred up, if you went to church today, if you prayed, if you go to church, please go in the room. I want you to utilize the chat room. I'm going to request you many times to utilize the chat room. So ladies and gentlemen, let's get into our topic tonight. We are talking about leadership. I congratulate you once more that you have made a decision to come and embark on this journey of becoming a leader. About 5 years back, I decided actually not 5 years, in my third year, in my second year of doing business, are we together? I joined the business and my first year was really rough, really rough. It was so tough. Many people, joined with me and many quit. Many quit the business. Some were my cross lines, some were my downlines. Are we together? And what pained me so much is that many of my uplines quitted the business. And you know what happened is that almost all my uplines quitted the business. I'm starting with my story just to give you the reason why I have called you for this leadership training. I am telling you that I joined the business out of an event, people presented and many people joined the business. Actually, not really. In the presentation that I saw the business from, not many people joined the business. But in the same month, the same week, a lot of people paid money to join Alliance. And many of them become my friends. Some I had found them in the business. And of course, along the way, I got a team. There are people who joined my business in my first year. Ladies and gentlemen, one thing I want to tell you is that I have been here and I have seen people come and go. All together. My crosslines have quitted the business. My downlines have quitted the business. But what is most painful, what pained me much is that all my uplines quitted the business. All my uplines, except the only option that was left there for me was my grand upline. That was Barnabas Mugwanya. And I am very far from him in terms of the genealogy. If you are here and you understand the genealogy, I am very far from my upline, Barnabas. I am very far from my, I don't know which generation I am at. I am just down there. Are we together? I joined this business when Global Ambassador Barnabas, he was already a global ambassador. He was already a top one in Uganda. He had Flying Eagles as the biggest team in the entire Uganda. Are you seeing that? And here I joined the business. Some of you, maybe you never saw some of my pictures. Oh my goodness, I wish I had put some of my pictures here. I probably believe this could help you so much to understand what exactly I'm trying to drive at. So you see, if there is any tough moment a distributor in Alliance and Motion Global network marketing will ever experience, is the time when all your uplines are not there. It is the toughest moment, more especially if you are not yet stable. When you expect your upline to call you and they are not calling you. When you expect your upline to call you for training and no one is calling you. When you expect them to organize certain events for you to be able to make money, no one is doing it. When probably you expect, presentations and your upline somehow, they are not delivering to your expectations. Probably they have quit, or they are just dormant, or they don't really care. It could be the toughest time of any distributor in network marketing. And in my experience, that was the toughest moment. That was the hardest time in my network marketing career. But let me tell you something. That was my favorite moment. That is when I grew. That is when I discovered that there is something in me that was being stepped on, that was not coming out at the point when all my uplines were there. Everything is rosy. Upline is there, he calls you, he does this for you, he does that for you. Yeah, if you are not around, hey, if you do that. Do you understand what I'm saying? I didn't grow in certain areas. I remained this downline. You know, I used to picture myself as a downline. When my uplands were there for me, when my uplands were calling me, I could picture myself as a downline. And when they went, things got tough. Things got very tough. No one to call me. I got the office. I sit alone. If I am going to make a call, no one is going to tell me, hey, Ashiraf, let us invite for tomorrow. We are going to do it. We are going to do it. I have to either do it or to go back home. So what happened? I had to decide to become a leader of myself. I had to decide to take up the responsibility of my business, no matter the matter. Even, you know, all I needed was, I had no option, either to quit the business and go back in the life I said I never wanted, the life I said I wanted to change, are we together? Or to give excuses and say, oh, my upline is not around. Oh, because my upline is this, I can't do this. Because this is this. Let me tell you, I experienced the toughest moment. And if you meet all downlines, all great leaders, all people who have made too much money, even those who are not yet really making too much money, but people you truly look up to, and you really admire them in a certain way as leaders, let me tell you, these people, they came from these tough times when there was no that service from their upline, that love, that care. You know, they had to grow the muscle. They had to raise. They had to stand. They had no option either to take the responsibility and say, let me really drive this thing and take it to the top. Let me do the research. Let me understand this for myself, not for my upline. It is that point when they grew the muscle in the tough time when no one was there to hold them. And that was me. That happened to me. I want to talk to you tonight. If you have been feeling bad because upline didn't call you, because there's been challenges and you are not able to do, you know, to achieve certain successes, let me tell you, you have not yet taken your business very serious. This is a leadership talk. It is at the point when you are going to decide that my success and failure, it depends on me. If I am going to succeed, I have to make a decision. And if I am going to fail, I have to make a decision. I made a decision and I told myself, I didn't join M Global because of my upline. I joined Alliance because of what was taking place in my life. I wanted to change my family. When I look at my mom, my upline didn't care. My upline didn't mind whether my upline whether my mom has eaten or not. That was none of my upline's business. Are we together? My upline didn't mind whether my mom is sleeping in a bad environment. My upline, that was none of my upline's business. Are we together? My upline's business was to facilitate me, give me knowledge, give me skills. And I discovered that upline, what he was doing, I could do it. I could research. I could attend trainings. The company had provided these things. And that's when I made a decision to say, I am going to be a leader. And that's when I got the vision of M Conquerors, a person who overcomes, a conqueror, a person who takes up a mantle and say, you know what, with or without somebody, as long as God is on my side, this is what I'm going to do. I am going to take this thing to the top. So I want you to go in the chat room and tell me, have you made a decision that you are going to succeed? Because that is the person I want to talk to. Ladies and gentlemen, leaders who make too much money in our business, they made a decision. From there, I started connecting with my other people. I started really being intentional at building relationship. I started observing other leaders, what they do. I started learning what top earners, really good top earners. I started following people like Elias Mohozi, Barnabas, Duncan. Actually, Duncan, by then he had not yet started shining that much. I started following Joseph Lim. I started doing things that I feel that I knew other top earners were doing because my mind had changed. I had stopped viewing myself as a downline. I started viewing myself as an upline. So whatever that I was doing, it was to help my people. I stopped seeking, refugee and help from my upline. I decided that I am going to take care of those who are under me. I decided to study what people who are taking their teams to the top have done to succeed in network marketing, and I started applying that. I started doing things. They said create a vision. A leader has a vision. Without a vision, you can't lead people. You have to know where you are taking people. You have to have a vision. I created a vision. Are we together? Have a team. Give yourself, if it means giving your team a name, give it a name. What I'm trying to say is decide and make a decision to study those who have succeeded in the area of leadership. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is my story. And tonight, I am going to share with you a few things that I truly feel that if you have decided, now get me where. I disconnected a bit. Now, get me well leaders. Every single person who, I really don't mind, even if you started this business today in the morning, you paid your money today. Thank God that you have met me. Thank God that you have got a chance to attend this training today, because this is what you need. This is what they did not tell me. This is what they didn't tell me when I joined the business. So I wasted so much time being this person that if my upline is not around, if I don't do certain things, I was so dependent. Are we together? All you need from your upline is knowledge on how to build a successful business. That is the biggest support. So I wanted, first of all, change your mindset with my story. That is what has happened to me, and it has happened to so many people. If you meet people like, Dr. Jailos, Doc has really built a very good business here there in Eastern Province. I've been away from him for over a year, But before I met him in person, Dr. Jailos, they joined the business with one of our great leaders. I led today. We missed her. We lost her last year, Mama Edina Amanda. And these people, they took up the mantle and they started doing things without even meeting them face to face, without me being there. I was back in Uganda. And they said, upline, if you're not going to come here, we are going to build this business. I said, I think these people really deserve my support. That's when I came over to Zambia in Chipata. Another good example is our leader. This is Leader Moses Banda. Leader Moses has been someone who proved to me that he could stand, even if I spend a week, a month, a year, without giving him a phone call. He could do the business without me. Another good example was our coach, our nutritionist, Coach Elizabeth Mwale. Coach Elizabeth has really a very good experience in the area of leadership that I'm talking about. When I recruited her, I left her in the same week when she joined the business. I went to Uganda and she started building her business in Lusaka at Kassinde, where she had no downline, she had no any experience, any background in network marketing or in marketing or in leadership. And you know what happened? This lady was really, really very hardworking. She started doing certain things that really an ordinary person could not do. She could invite and she could sit down with her people. She could invite whether I've called her or not. And within a space of less than 90 days, she had grown a biggest sale, a biggest team at Kassinde. In where? A biggest team in Lusaka at Kassinde Mall. If you know Lusaka, Kassinde is where Alliance and Motion Global offices are. And she was, her team became the biggest. I was known because of her. Do you know how? Because people were asking her, who is your upline? Ashiraf. Who is Ashiraf? Let me tell you, people can know your upline because of you, not because your upline have really supported you so much, but simply because you took up the leadership mantle. Are we together? Today, every time I go anywhere, they will ask me, who is your upline? Mr. Barnabas, what am I doing? I'm edifying my upline. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is just a matter of decision. You can do anything. You can do what I do. You can do what upline Barnabas does. You can do what Elias does. You can do what Barnabas does. And most important, you can make the money they make. But you have to really be willing to do what they did. So let me share my screen before we are out of time, okay? Let me share my screen on, I had organized some slides. I want to share with you a few things that you can do as a leader to be able to actually take your business to the next step and become that person that you truly wish to be. Are you ready? So if you are ready, go in the chat room and type, I am ready. If you are ready, go in the chat room and type, I am ready. Okay? If you are ready, go in the chat room and type, I am ready. So there we go. All right. I don't see people typing, I'm ready. Should I assume that we are not together? So if you are able to see the screen, I will request you to confirm with me. Yes. Leadership training. Ladies and gentlemen, our topic today is phases for network marketing success. Phases for network marketing success. The response and performance that you are going to give me today, it is really going to determine if you truly need these trainings. I can be giving you leadership trainings every Sunday. No problem. I can really commit myself to that. But I want to make sure that the people I am going to commit to, they have committed to the training that I'm going to be giving. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to focus on the phases. The phases of building a successful network marketing business as a leader. Okay. The phases of building a network marketing business, and succeeding it as a leader. One thing I want to let you know is that people who are not leaders, they make followers make a man of followers. Are we together? And leaders make big money. If you are going to create financial freedom, you need to lead a group of people. Okay? I repeat, if you are going to create financial freedom, financial and residual income, we say that this is the income that comes in even after you work. And this is the main reason why network marketing mode of business is in existence, because it gives us that opportunity to leverage ourselves and be able to earn residual income. If network marketing didn't really had residual income and leveraging, I don't think I would be doing this. Probably I could be in job, I could be in employment or doing other things. Are we together? But it is network marketing that has proved itself that it can give an ordinary person, a person who is educated, everyone. It is the best equalizer. It can give us a chance to own a business system that gives us residual income, whereby even when you are done, you are stopped working, even after your retirement, the money that you created, the system you created, it will keep bringing in money. Of recent, I saw a quote, a very good quote. I think it is Dr. Jalos who shared it on our groups, where he said, until you get a system that doesn't sleep, never sleep. Are we together? Never sleep never have sleep until you have a system that is working on your behalf during the time when you are in bed, when you are sleeping. So don't sleep. You have to work so hard and put in the work if you don't have a system until you create one. So we are going to look at the phases for network marketing success as a leader. Are we together? The first phase, as we know that everything has phases, it is very important to know phases of what you are doing. A caterpillar to become a butterfly, there are stages that it goes through. Are we together? So I am going to be speaking to different people here. I believe I have people who have been in the business for more than a month, for more than a year, for more than 2 years. Some of you, probably you haven't even gotten a downline yet, but you really have a zeal, you have a desire to be that great leader who has people that you are inspiring. And let me tell you, leadership, as Simon Sinek says, it all requires courage. Leadership takes courage. What is leadership? Leadership is responsibility. Leadership is you being willing to sacrifice yourself for other people. Are we together? Think about it. If Barnabas was not willing to sacrifice for me, I would not be here. It is because Barnabas took up the leadership responsibility that even when my uplines who are not willing to take up the, the burden of growing and grooming me had gone, Barnabas was there. Barnabas was there to take care of me, and he is the one who is benefiting the fruits of his labor in nurturing me. So, the sacrifices, you have to be willing to do them. If you are here and you are not willing to sacrifice for other people, then this is not good training for you, because leadership is all about courage. The courage to accept the responsibility. Are we together? To say, you know what, I am going to carry the cross for other people for a while until they are able to stand and they can carry their own crosses and other people's crosses. This is what leadership is all about. Are you willing to sacrifice yourself for now for other people? So team building is not about good luck or chance. You have to sweat. Ladies and gentlemen, for you to gather a team, for you to have people in your team that are really, doing activities with or without you, you have to put in the sweat. You have to work. Don't expect to get a team on a silver platter. This is business. Just like a supermarket to pick up, it doesn't take, it is not a bed of roses. This is business, ladies and gentlemen. Even ShopRite, it didn't start the way you see today. There is the guy, the owner had to sacrifice. He has a team of people, but that took sacrifice. It took sweat. It took sleepless night. It took planning. There is too much that a leader has to do in order for the system to really pick up by sacrificing for people. So you have to really accept that the first phase you are going to go through is the sweating stage. Are you willing to sweat? Are you willing to sweat? In network marketing, you have to sweat. You have to sweat in the beginning, ladies and gentlemen. You have to sweat in inviting. You have to sweat in prospecting. You have to sweat in telling people that you have an opportunity. Any business that has succeeded in this world, it is because the owners of those businesses, they accepted it to sweat. Are you willing to sweat? Are you willing to sweat? Because some people, when they join this business, they are looking for, easy rides. They are looking for shortcuts. Today I made a post on Facebook. Those of you who saw my post, please follow my page. I am going to be sharing a lot of content about leadership and entrepreneurship and motivation. So I mentioned something to say. There is nothing that comes easy in life. Truly speaking, even God to answer your prayers, you have to commit to him. You have to commit to him. You have to commit to his ways. You have to be willing to pray. You have to be willing to fast. You have to be willing to sacrifice. You have to be willing to pay the offering. You have to pay the price. Don't take shortcuts. Leaders, if you have to understand, first of all, I want you to lead yourself successfully in the phase of building yourself up. And then you are going to build others. Decide that you are going to sweat. You are going to sweat in inviting. Are we together? You are going to sweat actually more, even if you got 2 downlines. You have already recruited your 2 people. This is now time to show them what you did. Of course, when you join the business, you don't have anyone. What are you sweating for? You are sweating to bring in your team. You are sweating to gather numbers. You are sweating to bring them in. And I'm telling you, this doesn't require you to be so, skilled or something or special. No. All you need is to make a decision that I'm going to take this thing to the top. I am going to invite everyone. I'm going to show the plan. No one will ever take you to prison because you say that you have an opportunity. Are we together? So if you are here and you don't have yet a downline and you want to lead people, you are saying, I can lead people. You are just one decision away from that. You have to decide and say, you know what? I am going to spend sleepless night inviting. I am going to organize presentations. I will call my upline to come and close for me. I am going to call my upline to do the presentation for me. My job is going to be organizing. Let me tell you, if you do that, you are just one step away to raise and gather a lot of people, and now you can guide them on what you did and take them to the top. Let me tell you, this is what I did. Be aggressive enough, have the anger to have people under your organization. I remember there's a time when I used to be at the office alone. I was there, I could come at the office, I invite some few people, 10, 20, 15, 30, 50, I go back home. For over 5, 6 months, no one, I didn't have a downline in cell meeting. I didn't have people in my team. If I'm attending a training like this, I was attending alone and I was wasting too much time. I went into prayer. I said, let me pray to God to give me people. People are from God. Everything is from God. I said, let me pray. At the same time, I put in work. I pray, I put in work. I pray, I put in work. By the time I hit 6 months, I was already, having people in my cell meeting. I'd already started grooming my people. And let me tell you, by the time I was 1 year in the business, I had started getting tangible results. It was just a decision away. Let me tell you, you can do this today. All you need to do is make a decision to invite, like no man's business. If it means decide, you can have your own presentation in this Zoom room. You can be having your OPP. Have your OPP. You can say, I'm going to have two of my friends. I mean, just decide and say, you know what? I am going to gather people and I'll be gathering them so many times. And my upline, I will call them those who are around to do it. If they are not around, I will do it myself. Be aggressive to give your business momentum. Numbers don't lie. Ladies and gentlemen, make a decision to talk to everyone without prejudging. Share the opportunity. Don't say, I think this one, we are so reasonable that we don't have reasonable income. We are so reasonable. We have so many reasons why we are not doing certain things. Me, this one, no, I think you can't join me. Me, this one, because it's this. Me, this one, my friends are going to say no to me. You are saying no for them. You are saying no for your friends. Give them a chance to say yes or no. Are we together? So don't prejudge. Share the opportunity to everyone. You will never know who is going to be your next Barnabas, who is going to be your next global ambassador. Decide to become aggressive. In the first place, that is the first thing. The first phase is the biggest phase, sweating phase. Are we together? Embrace the hard work and the hard work at this stage. At this phase, you remain. If you don't, you are going to remain a mediocre. Are we together? Don't sleep until you have a great team to kickstart your business. Do not sleep. Why are you sleeping? Why are you sleeping? You are sleeping 6 hours. My doctor said I have to sleep 6 hours. You are sleeping 6 hours when your account balance is 0.007910. Let me tell you, you are joking. You need to wake up. You need to reduce the hours you sleep. You are going to have that time freedom to sleep 10 hours a week. Even Dr. Jalos here, he doesn't sleep those hours. Let me tell you, you need to sweat. In the beginning, you have to sweat. You have to sweat and gather a team, because that is what is going to give you freedom to sleep the whole day when money is coming in. Every single successful person has done what I am telling you. It is not just about M Global Network Marketing. No. Go in other businesses. People have sacrificed. People have spent sleepless nights. What are you doing to ensure that you take your business to another level? What are you doing to change the situation? What are you doing to bring in people? Because let me tell you, and by the way, you have to know this. The energy you use to bring in people, the speed you use to recruit people, it is the speed your people will use to recruit their people. So if you are this person who is slow, you take one year to recruit someone, you take a week, you have just showed the business to 5 people. Yesterday I was having a chat with some of my great leaders, and I was telling them the number of people who have seen your business in the past 1 month, it will determine how much you make this month. If I may honestly ask you, how many people did you have in the presentation last month? As you are speaking right now, there is someone who showed the business to 100 people, to 200, to 300, to 500. And that person is in the same business with you. Tomorrow they will be recognized on the stage and you will say this business doesn't work for me. But check your numbers. How many people did you invite? How many people did you share the business to? How many people? If you have a downline, have you set a good pace for them? Are they doing what you are doing? Let me tell you, and let me tell you something as I leave this phase. You are in a multi-billion-dollar business. Treat it like so. People are making too much money because they sacrificed. When I was following Elias so much, something I discovered. Elias Mohos says in his business at a certain point, he got tired because he joined the business And in 2 months, he had not made 3 months, he didn't make really money. And in his 4th month, somewhere, the business of Mr. Duncan at Kwasi became very big. Duncan came and recruited the Ajara Narwada. And this leg of this guy became very big. It started growing so fast. So Elias Muhozi was not making money, but his downlines were making too much money. So he told it to himself, what should I do? I need to change this. And then he said, I am going to analyze, to do what we call SWOT analysis. So go in the chat room and say SWOT analysis, where you take time and evaluate yourself and look in your ways of doing things and check your way of doing things, the commitment. And then he discovered that he was lacking in one area. He lacked the area of inviting. Then he sat down. He started reducing the time of, talking to other people at the office. He started reducing the time of talking to members, even his existing downline. And he focused and he said, now 90% of my time, I'm going to spend it talking to new people, to guests, to prospects. Every single day, I have to show the business to a minimum of 10 people, 10 people, 10 people every single day. And he started inviting. He could do present, he could do invite every day. He's in the corner, he gets at the office, he sits down. Now, if you are here and you are part-timer, this could mean if you have sacrificed to say 2 hours in the business, doing your business, it could mean to concentrate and do what you need to do. If you was going to prospect and invite, you have to sit down and send messages in those 2 hours, not doing anything else. And within a space of 90 days, Elias went from making less than 2 million Ugandan shilling to making over 10 million in a month. That was a big shift. And ever since then, his business has never gone back. It was a decision to show the business. It has nothing to do with how long you have been in the business. It is a decision that I'm going to create awareness. If anyone has to know about AIM Global in my community, in my country, in my family, that person has to know it from me. Are we together? Just like Coca-Cola want you to drink their drinks, you have to want people to know alliance from you because of that. Are we together? So if you have committed to prospecting and showing the business to so many people, this is where you get into the next phase of recruiting. Are we together? People are going to start joining. You are going to start having pay-ins. You are going to start receiving. Even there are people who can do, you don't need to be a global executive. It is this that will make you a global executive. It is this that will make you a global ambassador. This particular phase has no really too much skills that you need. You don't need to be in the training for 1 month or for 1 year. All you need is to say, I will tell people there is an opportunity. I want you to see. Come and take a look. We have a presentation at this time. Come and be there. You can utilize the presentations of M Conquerors. You can utilize the presentation of the recorded versions. You can utilize the presentation of events. You can create your own presentation. A leader is somebody who is creative. Don't just sit on yourself. Because people are making too much money. Some of you are in a place that if you just decide to share the opportunity, it will not take you a month to become a good executive. It will not. It will not. Some of you have people in your life that if you just decide to come to share, to invite them and share the idea with them, all of them, to exhaust your list, you will not take a month or 2 or 3 to become a good executive. No. Are we together? You are just a decision away. Ladies and gentlemen, have you made a decision? The next stage when people have come in, now you have a team. The next stage is training them. Let me tell you, of course, training, the best way to train your downline is to show them how you do it. Meaning this phase, it requires you to share the knowledge, but at the same time in form of action. If you are teaching how to invite, let them see you inviting. Create a strong team like soldiers, like when they go to work, they work. They work. Are you seeing that picture there? They are in training. A trained team is the best team. If a team is not trained, they will be weak. They will be weak soldiers. They quit for no reason. Are we together? They have too much excuses. They don't know what they are doing. That is why I committed myself to say, let me tell you, I am going to master network marketing, and I'm going to train my team members. My team members, I am going to train them. Those who want to make big money, they are going to make big money. I encourage you to be logging in this training every Monday to Saturday to Friday. We have trainings at 8 p.m., 20 hours Zambian time. That is Southern African time on Zoom. It is our common, this is our training center. That link you use to log in today, it is the one we use every day, Monday to Friday. I encourage you to commit to yourself to the training and to commit to encourage your team members that you'll be recruiting to come and plug in, because this is a system we have created for you. You are not going to really struggle. Just learn the skill of promoting. If you are taking notes, take notes right now. Master the skill of promoting events. So promote the training events that we have every day, Monday to Friday. Are we together? Any business without address can't last. Introduce the tools to the people. Let people know where the trainings take place. Are we together? It takes place on Zoom. It takes place to our physical offices if you are next to one of them. Let your team have tools. You can't have soldiers who don't have guns. You can't have soldiers, they will be shot. People down, your downlines have to have tools. They have to have tools, name list, active name list. Every day they add contacts. Are we together? A notebook. They don't attend such good trainings and very expensive trainings just listening. Are we together? They take notes. Even the Bible says, write down the things. Write. Are we together? Write down. Write down. Imagine if the Bible and the Quran, the books that we read today, if they were not written down, they were memorized. Do you think we could receive the same content? People could have forgotten. Are we together? The disciples, they pass on the message would have lost. Are we together? So make sure your team have tools. The circles, the circle book, people can draw circles and teach your downlines, the basics in the beginning, right away when they join the business. Developing a name list, prospecting, inviting their own market, doing one-on-one, closing, and of course, following up. That is the second phase, training. We are still in the third phase, the third phase still. Watch your behaviors and commitments, because your behaviors is what the team members will copy. What you do, it is what they will do. So be careful of how you will conduct yourself, because let me tell you, the day you say hi to the person, you started training them until when they join the business, the training, you go to another level of training. Let me repeat myself. The day you sent the invitation to your prospect, the day you sent the invitation to your friend, to your neighbor, to your relative, that you have an opportunity, you started training them. The day they joined, they paid their money. It was just another level of training. What do I mean? Our business is a duplication business. People copy what you do. If you recruited them via online, it will be easier for them to do online. If you recruited them by lying to them, it will simply, you will have a team of liars. They will think that they lie. Are we together? If you recruited them by enticing them, they will do the same. And when they join, what you do, whatever they see is what they do most, not what you tell them. This is a duplication business. It begins, you attract who you are, not who you want. Are we together? Launch their business. Launch your downline's business. Introduce them to the training system and the sales system. Those of you at the training center, the program at the training centers. Numbers sometimes lie. Build systems. What do I mean? If you are going to bring in a lot of numbers and they are not plugging in a system, you lose them. And at the end of the day, the statement will tell you that numbers don't lie will not make sense. So it's very important that when your downlines join the business, plug them in the system, introduce them to the system. We have created a system of first steps program where the person has to go through the first step program, train them very well. By the people in Chipata, go to Dr. Jailos I want you to get a copy of the first step program. Very soon we are going to be launching it online. We have Dr. Jeros has already received a copy of it. The first step program, get yourself a copy. I think it's going at 25 kwacha, if not 30 kwacha. Doc, I request you to print a lot of copies and let them be ready and available for people who are here and they really want to be serious leaders. When you get your copy, make sure you encourage your downline to get their copies. Let us create a system that is unbeatable. Are we together? And encourage your downlines to do the same. The next phase is sending off phase. The next phase is sending off phase. Now that you have team members, now that you are training them, it is now time to push them to go and stand independently and start doing exactly what you have been doing with other people. Are we together? Don't hold your downlines. Don't be the ultimate upline. You are like God. Are we together? No, don't be like that. You are success and freedom in our business. See, my goal for you is to help you become independent away from me as quickly as possible. Not to be here, I'm pampering you, everything. Yo, you can't know how to redeem without me. Everything you want, you have to come to me. No, that's not my job. No, my job is to help you know things quickly and let you go so that you can do the same with other people. And that's the business we are in. Remember, duplication does not stop until it will never stop. Out together. Remember, duplication does not stop and it will never stop. So you have to be sending off people. Let them go and pass on the information. Let them do their own activities. Don't spoon feed forever. Some, let me tell you, I have seen great leaders who would have been global ambassadors, but they have killed their downlines before their eyes because they spoon fed so much. My upline taught me this lesson in my third year. When he told me, Kassinde, let me tell you, if a chick, it is in an egg, and it is in the shell of an egg, and it is trying to fight. Actually, used an example of a butterfly. If I'm not for, was it a butterfly? This is a cockroach, something like that. It is trying to fight and to break this shell out, and you go and you do it for it. You do it for it. If you go and break the shell for it, you kill it. You kill it because naturally it is supposed to break it. In the process of breaking it, it gains power in the wings and it can stand and start flying. If you are going to break the shell for your downlines, whereby everything, you don't want them to suffer. Everything you are there, everything. You are going to have a team of weak soldiers, very weak. They can't do anything without you. Everything they call you, everything they want you, everything. If you are organizing an event, you are everything. You are the presenter, you are the closer, you are the presenter product, you are the one organizing chairs. Because your team leaders, your downlines are weak soldiers. You do everything for them. We are coming to a conclusion because time is out. This should happen in the second. Check if they can stand alone. Try them, give them tasks. Give them tasks once in a while. Now that you encourage them, try MC, let them do MC. Can they organize their own presentation without you? Are we together? Let them organize. Let them invite and organize. Can they lead, an event? Can they lead a training? Can they do a training? Give them tasks, challenge them. Can they contribute in these different causes? Maybe they are contributing at the office where they are. Later, if you are here and you don't contribute to the offices, one of the major characteristics of great and successful leaders is they contribute. They really put in money in their business. They put money in their business. You have no idea how much I spend on M Conquerors on a monthly basis. Sometimes I spend what I have not earned, even 2 times what I didn't earn that month. That is a characteristic of a leader. You have to spend even if you don't have the money, just because you are standing in for the team. Because if what you are pushing picks up, you will over earn. This should happen in their second month. You should start challenging them to do certain things in their second month. Don't wait when they are too old. That's when you start giving them such things. They will be They will be old already. Altogether, this gives you a chance to move on to the next leg. If you are going to build a successful business, ladies and gentlemen, you have to send off people. They have to go and run on their own. The way you see the picture, if you are here and the upline has been spoon feeding, you say bye-bye to him. Start challenging yourself. Start challenging yourself. Eric Wade says the worst thing that could happen to somebody in network marketing is to have a good upline. Start challenging yourself right now. Out together. And lastly, ladies and gentlemen, relationship and partnership phase. This calls for good relationship building. You have to be good at relating with your team. You have to take care of your relationships. You have to be intentional at building good relationship with your downline and with your uplines. Ladies and gentlemen, you are going to succeed in network marketing if you become intentional at calling your downline. Some of us will spend a full month without calling our downline. Call your downline, check on them, connect with them, love them genuinely. Let's communicate, tell them that I love you, tell them that you truly care for them. All together, be there for them. Maintain a good relationship. Especially on your strong leg, there is a time when your team is going to, a strong leg, if you are just starting the business, is that leg which has more downline compared to other people. Like that team, probably you brought in Anita, and Anita had a lot, she brought in so many people in the business faster than Bruno. That leg, we call it a strong leg. So some leaders become so reluctant at supporting and caring for strong legs simply because they think it has gone. Relationship is very important and very vital in business building, in network marketing. Have activities together as a team regularly. Make sure you do activities with your team and have a common vision. Always communicate the vision of the team. Like I always remind everyone, ladies and gentlemen, our vision is to be the fastest growing team and conquer and dominate poverty all over the world. Are we together? Be the leader people want to work with. With those few remarks, I want to believe that from today, I have created a leader here. I have left this training with people who are going to go out there and transform other people's lives. People who are saying we have a better way. And let me tell you, the products that we have and the opportunity that we have, no one is going to know it. People are not going to appreciate it if the leaders are not able to stand. You are a leader. I want to communicate. I believe in you. I believe in you. I believe in you, Mama Maganga. I believe you, Mr. Arthur Banda. I believe you, City Executive Augustine Tembo. We have missed you very much. I believe in you so much. And I know you can do what I do, and you can do what Barnabas does. You can lead your team. I believe in you, Blessings. You can do this. You can lead a good team. You can lead a good team. Today, I challenge you to get a vision. Today, I challenge you to go out of your way. Today, I challenge you to create a team and pray for your business. Always, ladies and gentlemen, I believe in you, Chimwema. I believe in you, my beloved upline, my beloved great leader, God Executive, Dr. Jailos, our next global ambassador in M. Conquerors, Zambia. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe in Dr. Jailos. I believe in you, Mama Edith Muke. I love you so very much, and I can't wait to see you as a city executive. I believe in you, our very own coach, Chija Elizabeth. I believe in you, Mr. Flanka Masna. I believe in you, Dr. Gift. I don't know if this is Dr. Gift, but I hope so. Mr. Johnson, I believe in you. Mr. Joseph Miamba, I believe in you 101%. I believe in you. Lecturer Koza, the potential you have, you are just sitting on it. Today, I challenge you to wake up. Dominate that place called Kalomo. Let M Conquerors shine in Kalomo. Let M Global be known by everybody in Kalomo. We are in your back. We are still around, and we want to see you win. We want to see you succeed in this business. I mean, Silver Executive, Mabel, you should start presenting. You should start engaging. You start inviting. I believe in you, Mabel. You have great potential. You have a rank, and you are somebody respected in Alliance. I believe in you. Wake up and step into your greatness. Wow, our newest chief executive, Mama Margaret Beta. I believe in you, Mama, and I love you very much. I love you so much, and I believe in your potential to take your team to the next level. I know that you are the next global ambassador here in Malawi. I believe in you, our newest champion, Mr. Michael Mwanza, who decided to join the business just this week. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe in you, Mr. Michael. You know, I believe in your potential. When I see you, I see a next global ambassador. Mr. Mr. Nicholas Yame. Wow, my great friend, Mr. Nicholas. I believe in you so very much, and I cannot wait to see you as a top earner. Mr. Sebastian, I believe in you so much, and I can't wait to see you as a top earner here in Malawi. Our great leader, Mr. Moses Banda. I can't explain enough how much I believe in you. What about our Mama Stella? Mama Stella, our next car achiever. I believe in you more than you believe in yourself. And of course, Mr. William Komwenda, I believe in you, and I can't wait to see you as a top earner. Mr. Mlenga Pizulu, I believe in you. Go and lead your people. Go and change your family. Go and transform. Let's do this. Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the day, we are going to say we made it. With those few remarks, thank you very much. May God bless you all. I would love to give a chance to just one or two leaders, a chief executive and a gold executive, to just share with us the impact of the training, and we are going to call it a night. That is going to be Mama Stella Mwale and the Dr. Jelos Malambia. Mama Stella, you can unmute your microphone. Thank you very much.
Thank you, our great upline. It has been a great presentation, and we have been challenged to be leaders, to take up responsibilities, and to take our teams to the next level. It has been a powerful presentation, and we thank you, upline, for this training. And we ask that we do this training for leaders, as you have said, at least every Sunday. We appreciate that. We commit to attend the training on Sundays, and we thank you for giving yourself to us, for the sacrifice that you make for us, so that we also succeed in this business. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and God bless you. And also thank all the leaders who have made it to attend this presentation. And I ask you all leaders that we commit to be attending this important presentation every Sunday. God bless you all. Thank you.
Wow, thank you very much, Mama Stella. For that, let me request Dr. Jailos. That is Mama Stella. She's a Silver Executive Prime, and she's the founder of the Smart Minds team. Yes, Dr. Jailos, God Executive CEO of the Global Achievers team, just under a minute or two. Kindly, I would love to hear your review.
Thank you so much, Coach Ashraf. Wow, what a wonderful presentation. I myself have benefited so much, and basically it's been the hammer drilling in the nail. Just want to share something that I have posted something, I think for the past one day, about Elon Musk's. And there are two statements that are striking me. The first one is, until you have built a system that doesn't sleep, you do not deserve to sleep. The other one is, nothing is expensive. It is you who cannot afford it. And the last one is, you are not poor. You are only an untrained wealthy man or woman. So basically, we all have the potential to change our lives 360 degrees. What we need are two things: to be given the knowledge through the trainings, and then also to do practicals, to be given the trainings and the knowledge, and then to do the practicals. And Coach Ashraf, you've just done that. So what's important is actually to do the practicals, now to go hunting, now to go exploring, now to go and do it in the field. That's what will give us the numbers. So I've been energized, I've been motivated, I'm very, very excited. I really thank you so very much, and everyone else that did attend. Yes, we need this training every Sunday, just like the Bible says. Faith comes by hearing and hearing and hearing and hearing and hearing and hearing the word of God. The same also, you are going to energize us by training and training and training. But beyond that, we need to go into the practicals. We need to go and explore. We need to go and test our weapons. Thank you so much. Good night and shalom, shalom.
Wow, thank you very much, Dr. Jailos. That was really a very powerful and encouraging review. I want to believe that every single person here, tonight you are not leaving this place at the same. Maybe somehow you are backslided in your business. You have your opportunity. You still have a big opportunity to transform your life. Work up on your dream. Your dream really, really are calling you. We have a lot of expectations in you, and more especially your family. So I challenge you once more to go and step in the greatness that you have within. Nothing that any leader you see doing, you cannot do. What you need is just a decision and commitment and stay disciplined, stay consistent. Let me tell you, the rest will be history. It doesn't take long. All you need is commitment, decision, and consistency. We can become the biggest and the fastest growing team, conquering poverty and diseases, not just in our localities, but in the globe. Ladies and gentlemen, in general, yes, sorry, I think my link crashed a bit. So I was saying I would love to remind everyone to stay committed on our program at 8 p.m., 20 hours. This week is going to have a number of really, really amazing trainings lined up. Of course, as we know that every Monday I'm always with you, and every Thursday we have special trainings, every Friday, and these other days of the week, we are going to produce we are going to come up, the lineup of the week is going to come up. What I want to challenge you is, if you are here and you are saying you are a leader, test your leadership skills. Are we together? If you don't have a downline, don't come alone, because the reason why you are a leader is because you have someone you are leading. Paid out. This is very, very serious. On a very serious note, don't attend trainings alone. It is the way you test your leader. You can't, John C. Maxwell says, if you call yourself a leader and no one is following, you are just taking a walk. You are just taking a walk. Can you imagine? If you say, I'm a leader, no one is following, then you are just taking a walk. A leader is the one who has followers behind, people that you are influencing. Can you influence your downlines? If you cannot influence your downline, then influence your prospects. If you have not yet gotten downlines, that's what I mean. Are we together? If you have gotten downlines, it is your responsibility to influence them to attend sessions. And let me tell you, we are 24 people in this room. If we are going to commit to lead even one person, to influence one person, you will convince them. If you convince them to pay, can't you convince them to attend a training? Are we together? So I want all of us to promise me, starting from Monday, you are going to lead someone in the training, in the session at 8 p.m. Meaning tomorrow, as we are coming, if everyone influence one person, at least one person, you look in the room and you say, that one was invited by me. We have three categories of people. We have prospects who have not seen the business. We have those who saw the business and they are looking for money. And we have members who joined you already. These are your responsibility to influence them to attend the sessions. That is your biggest job in this business. Influencing someone to get into the room, influencing somebody to attend the training. So make sure that you come with people in the session. And let me tell you, this week is going to be hotter than ever before. I am so excited that I'll be unveiling a very good package for all of you. It's just that I'm working on a few things, but I believe tomorrow I can start. There is a course, it's going to be a masterclass. It is called the Social Media Mastery. I want to train soldiers of social media. I want to train soldiers of social media, of online mastery. You can sponsor anyone in any country. You can recruit people. You can build your team in any region with this kind of masterclass. And I challenge you, this has nothing to do with your age. It has everything to do with commitment. So tomorrow, I'm going to really announce it if what is holding me is done. Starting from Monday, we shall be having social media mastery every single Monday. Every single Monday, I train you about online prospecting and inviting. Imagine, no country has a population like Facebook. Even China doesn't surpass Facebook. Facebook has the biggest population in the world. It's another country. It's another nation. It's another community. And such a big community, you want to create a big market out of it. It's a big market. Are we together? So ladies and gentlemen, social media mastery is coming. Those who are serious at building their business internationally and locally, you are going to benefit a lot from it. But I want to ensure that I'm having committed people, because if you have a team of uncommitted members and uncommitted team players, you are going to just waste energy. But I believe people who are here, if you are still with me here, this is already 17 minutes past. You must be serious people, and you are the right people I am looking for. As long as we are together, nothing can beat us. The other thing I want to remind all of us is that we are going to start our mega OPPs this week. Exactly 19 hours, we shall be having a presentation in Zambian Kwacha from Monday to Thursday. Friday, we shall have a Malawian Kwacha presentation, but with time, we shall start balancing them so I encourage people in Malawi, in Zambia to invite for this presentation, and all of us to show up and support these presentations. And more especially, we are going to have a speakers bureau training soon that will be able to release presenters that will be able to start presenting and training. If your passion is to train, if there are some topics you feel you can train, feel free to confront me in my inbox. Come and say, Upline, I would love to train about inviting. I'm good at it. I can train, I want trainers. I want to see leaders who want it more than I want it for them. So please feel free to approach me. We shall be able to support you. And of course, on Friday, I want to announce that on Friday, we shall have a powerful season night, which is always amazing. So make sure you invite massively. So really, that's all that I can say for now. Just to remind everyone, people in Malawi, we are having a follow-up event, a powerful full-day training that is going to actually, support the first step program. I expect that Team Lilongwe, Team Chipata, you might be forced to actually join us. The training will be really super, super, super amazing. So I wish we are going to release the program, the date and the venue and the time and all the qualification. It's going to be spectacular, amazing, full day training, very amazing. So just get ready. Those of you in Chipata and in Lilongwe, wherever you are, if you have not yet gotten your first step booklet, get it right now so that you can take your business to the next level. Thank you very much. May God richly bless you. We meet tomorrow, same time, same link, same hour. Thank you very much. Bye-bye for now. Love you all.